One of the most popular things that you would hear when you are dealing with hair community, right, is protective style. And when you hear protective style, what comes to your mind? Is it wig? Is it attachments? Or is it whatever you just, add artificially to your hair that you think is protective style? If this has been your thought all along, then you are not getting it right. I'm not saying those styles or whatever, they are not protective style or whatnot, but there is actually a deeper meaning to it, and it's not just on that basis alone. So come closer. So let's just go to the basis, right? Protective style is basically hairstyles that you do to avoid over manipulation of your hair that helps to protect or prevent your hair from any form of damage, be it hair breakage and the likes. So there are different hairstyles that you can do that is actually tagged protective style, and one of it is your mini twist. The other is your mini braids, your knotless braids, your African thread, and so on. So these hairstyles basically help to protect your hair in the literal form, right? So you don't need to put attachment alone before you know you're protecting your hair. Protective style can, help you in, keeping your hair intact, right? If you leave your hair flying around, you are more prone to hair breakage. That's a real fact. Don't be like me. This time around, I'll soon do my protective style, so I would, get this all tucked in. But yeah, so you need to do your protective style as often as possible, because most of you don't know how to protect your hair. You don't even know how to keep your hair very well to prevent hair breakage, right? I, for one, I sleep with hair bonnet, but some of you, if your hair is left like this, you just sleep like that on your pillow. And one thing is, your pillow can actually cause friction, because your hair and your pillow, there is, how will I even say it, like, it's not like an entirely smooth surface, so there's always friction which could lead to your hair breakage. But if you have like a silk bonnet or you have a silk pillowcase, then you are good to go, because there will be no form of friction that will lead to hair breakage. And some of you don't tuck your ends in. Tucking your ends in means after you put like a ribbon, you don't put the remaining tip in it again. I don't know if you get, you just leave it flying. So there's just a lot. So protective style is actually very key, and again, it will help you to retain length over time, especially when you leave it for longer.